Jaxson Dart is the real deal. And take a look at this play here. We're going to get a 5-man scat protection, and they're going to slide to the left, which essentially means every scat protection your offensive line is in, there's a slide side and there's a man side. So when you slide to the left, that means you're going to have 3 guys sliding in this direction, and then you have man-to-man to the right. Now, route concept-wise, we're going to get like a quick out. We're going to get a dig over the middle. We're going to get kind of like a smoke screen here with Cam Scatterboo. We're going to get a slot fade over on this side, and then we're going to get a quick little stick over here as well with Gunner. Now, as we drop back into this 5-man scat, we got a 3-step drop. We look, there's nothing really here. He looks at this out very quickly, but this DB jumps down. Probably not smart, right? You got the dig, might be able to hit it, but the safety's over the top, right? The stick, it's kind of open, but he's not even in that type of, he hasn't scanned the field. He hasn't gone through the full field read. Looks like this is clamped up. This is clamped up. There's just not a lot there, right? So as he drops back, he's scanning, he's telling Jaden Hyatt, get down the field, right? There's nothing. So what he does is he takes matters into his own hands and turns nothing into something. Gets up. Now, because Jaxson Dart can run the ball, right, these second level defenders, they like to come up, okay? Now, when a guy gets out of their zone, guess what? Go fill the zone. Go fill the zone, throw to the zone. Because they need to stop you, Jaxson Dart is able to find Gunner, and then boom. Gunner is getting down the field. 50-yard pickup on this play. What a job by Jaxson Dart. Dropping back, going through a read, right? His reads essentially are 1 to 2, and then he looks back to 3 right here, but there's just nothing there. Once he goes through that second read, he steps up, makes guys move, and then boom. That is beautiful. We're going to break down a ton of film. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, comment down below who you want me to break down next. Let's dive in. One of my favorite plays right here. Okay, this one is absolutely beautiful. So before we snap the ball, we want to motion someone, and they do this a ton for rookie quarterbacks, which I love because it really helps them understand what the defensive play call is. So as we motion out Cam Scatterboo, what do we notice? Man-to-man coverage. You see how that linebacker rotates over from the inside to the outside? Okay, man-to-man. Now, what are we going to do here? It could be him man, it could be him man, depending on where he goes, right? If he was to swing out this way, we know that this linebacker would probably be in man covered with him, right? If he were to swing out this way, we probably understand that this linebacker is going to be the one that fights down. Now, what else do we notice on this play, guys? We have inside leverage at the top of your screen. You see this? You see Greg Dulcich, he's got inside leverage. What does that mean? You see how DB's kind of playing outside just a hair, okay? Just a hair. That's all it takes. Running to the top, and then boom. Now we got a swing by the running back, and if this linebacker jumps down, we got one high safety over the top, but he's already cheating to the opposite side of the field. Guys, this is everything we want. Jaxson Dart knows where he's going with the football already. Once he sees that linebacker bite down the running back, ball is out, and it's a laser. Absolute laser. We had the inside leverage, and our tight end, Greg Dulcich, was able to utilize it, right? Gets inside leverage. Watch it. Dude, just such a good job by Greg Dulcich getting to the inside and keeping that inside leverage. Beautiful job. Jaxson Dart, all he's got to do is put this on the money, and it's an easy touchdown. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Now, this is actually one of his incompletions here, but I think it was really good placement, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so right now, we can tell that the offense is in what we like to call 12 personnel. Let's back it up just a second. So 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends here to the right side of your screen. Now, as we work off this play action, we're going to see we got 2 routes here to the outside with our tight ends. Now, that's his first couple of reads are to that right side. There's nothing really here. Pocket collapses pretty early on into this play, right? So he's forced outside the pocket. Now, you don't love having 2 guys in the same spot right here, right? This is something you don't love. We saw Dylan Gabriel throw a pick 6 kind of like this. It's not this situation, but similar. You don't want 2 guys in the same spot. Okay, but we do understand that 86 has outside leverage to that front pylon, okay? So if we were to throw a ball here, this has to be pretty much uncatchable because there's 2 guys here. Now, what I mean by uncatchable is to a spot where only your guy can make a catch, but it'll be really difficult. So as he throws it, you notice how it's again uncatchable. It's catchable, but it's very tough to catch, is what I'm trying to say here. Meaning, these linebackers, these DBs, there's no chance they can touch this football. So when I look at this play, I'm actually like, you know what? It's a good throw. It's a good throw. It's not in harm's way at all, even when you had a little bit of a, maybe a miscommunication route concept wise. And these are the ones I like, okay? Because in a world, maybe he catches that, right? I mean, it's close. It's super close. That's such a good throw. Such a good throw here. I mean, you guys might think differently, but in my eyes, you don't want to take risks, especially in the red area, especially when you're about to, maybe punch it in or get a touchdown. You don't want to take a risk. But when you can throw a ball like that where your guy might be able to get it, but they can't, yeah, I'm going to take that 9 times out of every single time. Let me be honest, every single time. Not bad. All right, this one is one of the more insane throws that I've seen because of the anticipation, and he's under pressure and he's getting hits. Let's be honest here. Now we're running a corner route. We're gonna have kind of like an out over here. We're gonna have our running back into the flats. I believe running back could be a tight end, but either way, we're really trying to level this defense in the zone. Okay, now as we drop back, so it's actually tight end. I apologize, right? Tight end leads to the flats, quick out here, and then a corner out here. Okay, so we're getting boom and boom and boom to make a decision. Right? Are you gonna cover the true flats? Are you gonna cover the curl flats? Are you gonna cover the curl flats? Or are you gonna drop back here? Right? We're making these guys, put them in a tough situation. So as we drop back, I do want to show you the pocket presence here. As he drops back, good job, good footwork, everything looks clean, moves in the pocket, feels the offside pressure, right? Steps up, and while getting hit, okay? Keep in mind, the man is getting hit right now. Before the ball is out, he is already getting tackled. Okay, so to throw this ball is one, I don't want to say risky because this guy's already kind of committing down to Gunner. But look at the placement of this thing. I mean, what else do you want? What else do you want from Jaxson while getting hit, right? Throwing an unbelievable ball right where it needs to be. Good play by the DB coming in and breaking that thing up last second. But man, that is an absolute dot. While getting hit. Not even under pressure. Getting hit. And really quickly, guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so yet. Subscribe to the channel for more of these updates throughout the entirety of not only but regular season as well. We're going to be covering the Giants. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns for almost every single game. So make sure you guys join the family and turn on your post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post a video. So much more coming soon. So much more. And let me know in the comments down below right now, who else do you want me to break down from this game specifically? Let's continue to dive in. All right, here we go. So now we're going to get a little bit of a double move to the top of your screen. Jalen Hyatt is going to boom, boom, right? Get down the field. Looks like we got one-on-one. There is a two-eye safety look, so we definitely have to be wary about that. We're also going to get like an inside slant over the middle, maybe a skinny post, whatever you want to call it here. But as we drop back, we can tell offensive line is in a 5-man scat. They're sliding to the left, which means you have man-to-man to the right. We're also on a chip and release on the interior guy. But as we drop back, all we're doing here is initially looking at this safety. Do we see how the safety's first move is to the middle of the field here? That tells us that this is a one-on-one ball. If we put it to the sideline, this safety is not going to be quick enough. At least we don't think it's going to be quick enough to get over there in time. So that's the first thing he's reading, is that safety goes to the middle of the field. Boom. Now we know exactly where we're going with the football. We have Jalen Hyatt versus the DB. We have the speed. I wouldn't have minded if he went to the bottom side either, but he decides Jalen Hyatt. I don't mind it. Look at this throw. I mean, once we see that the DB's back is turned, he's not going to look back because he's already got beat. He's already a step behind Jalen Hyatt. So he's not going to look back, which is why I love the throw. But also, look at the placement here. It's right where it needs to be. We need to grab those. We need to catch these. And again, the DB does fall last second. If he doesn't, who knows what happens. But he's not turning his head around. He's not looking back for the football because he got beat. We have to come away with this one. Have to come away with this one. I mean, this is a beautiful ball. And I'm going to sit here all day long and I'm going to tell you, Jaxson threw another dart, another laser, another dime. It's just who he is. I mean, this guy's non-stop. Great throws. Okay, another thing I like about Jaxson Dart is his ability to take the defense gives him at times. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Right, we have, look at the off coverage. If this guy doesn't drop back into his zone, if he actually blitzes, well, boom, let's just take the slant over the middle, right? Maybe it looks more like this, right? But look at how off they're playing. I mean, this is super off coverage. Every day of the week, take it. They're in a 6-man scat, which means sliding to the left. We're going to send the running back to the man side, probably the A gap, I'm assuming. Let's watch it as we drop back. Yep, he does help out in that A gap. Again, throw the ball. We don't need to go through a 3-step drop here. They have off coverage. Throw the ball. Take 7-8 yards. Let's move it. Continue to move it. I do want to see my tight end just go. Take this forward. Run into someone. North south. Not south, right? But go. But again, take what the defense gives you. Quick 8 yards. I don't mind it. Again, take what the defense gives you. We're going to get an RPO. We can hand the ball off. We're going to get slants over the middle of the field because they're in such off coverage. Again, they're playing about 10 yards off coverage to the bottom side of the screen. Get this ball out early. As he fakes it, right, he reads this linebacker. He jumps up a little bit, which means we don't really want to hand the ball off. If they dropped backwards, then yeah, probably hand the ball off and watch him work, right? But since they're in off coverage, yeah, throw the ball. Good laser, pick up 6 yards. Again, take what the defense gives you every day of the week. You can win games off that, seriously. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. Once again, this is a beautiful read, okay? First thing we notice, we have 2 high safeties. We got press man covers to the top. We're sending a goal ball. Jalen Hyatt, once again, speed, 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 speed. We love it, right? So again, at this point in time, all we're doing is reading this safety. Now, what we're going to notice is this guy's going to come up. This guy's going to drop back, okay? So they're going to cover one, robber or plugger. Essentially, as he comes up, boom, this guy goes to the middle of the field, which means this becomes what? A yes-no read. Now, what is a yes-no read? Typically, for a quarterback, a yes-no read is when you have a one-on-one matchup that you like with no safety up over the top. Now, there is a safety, but he's to the middle of the field, which means he's probably not going to be able to get to the sideline quick enough to disrupt this catch point, right? So, this is a yes read. Quarterback in his head circles or whatever says, yeah, I'm throwing this ball no matter what. So, he drops back, throws the ball, and this is, again, perfect placement. Look at the throw. I know my camera's away, but look at the throw. I mean, it is exactly where it needs to be. What else do you want? What else do you want? Hyatt cannot come away with it. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, all right, it's time. We've seen enough of Jalen Hyatt. Let him go. Look good throw camp, but these are the ones right here. Drop. You can't drop these ones. I get it. The DB's hand is in the window. Listen, if it hits you in the hands, you got to catch it. You got to catch it, man. Another great read. Look at Jaxson Dart. He's going to start looking over to the left. What he's trying to do is actually move that safety. This guy's job is to specifically read the eyes of the quarterback, and they will travel or rotate over to that side of the field. That's exactly what this defense does. Once he reads them, moves them, and he throws the ball. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. You can actually see, if you look at Jaxson Dart's head, his helmet here, you could see exactly what he's doing, right? Looks left, moves that guy over, looks at him, and once he says, okay, he moved, throw the ball. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. If you catch that ball, it's the highlight. Now, I'm going to end the video here. He did have that big run where he ends up getting injured and then, you know, concussion protocol, cleared, but does not come back in the game. That was all cool. If you want me to make a part 2, there was like 12 more plays that I potentially could have broken down. If you want to see those, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.